that you please remove them unless due to religious purposes. Thank you, everyone. Good morning to Judge. Good morning to everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, let's keep going. City of Detroit versus Hester Ora, case number 242960911. Appearance for the record, please.
Yes, my lord.
This is a Melita Barrett case. Mr. Ora, you
My
have
lord.
An attorney that's been assigned to you. We're going to pass the matter and wait on that attorney, okay?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you ready? I'm sorry. Let's pass that matter and wait on Ms. Barrett to come in. Steve.
Oh, okay. I was looking for that part.
Steve. I don't know if I have offers. Steve. All right, let's call the City of Detroit versus Antonio Maurice Oliver Jr. Case numbers SP 1591044, counts 1 and counts 2.
I can't.
SP 161.
I got 2 pages of 4.
Hello.
SP 1615302, counts 1 and counts 2. This is on the afternoon docket. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris on behalf of the defendant, please state your name.
Litra Green.
No, Oliver, Antonio Oliver.
Antonio Oliver.
All right, today is the date and time set for, well, let's call it arraignment, counselor.
For purpose of arraignment, my client stands mute.
We'll enter a not guilty plea on his behalf. We'll give him a $0 bond. He has a pretrial for some other tickets. What's your date of birth?
12/8/2004.
Turn your camera on.
It's kind of dark on me.
Where are you at?
I'm at my friend's house. I'm trying to go spare some light.
I see. All right. So you're starting to rack up tickets. I'm gonna give you a pretrial for October the 4th. So we'll put all these court dates on October the 4th where you're supposed to come back. All right.
All right.
Enter a not guilty plea, $0 bond. Come back October the 4th. Bring a valid license, registration, and insurance.
Okay.
All right. If there's nothing further, have a good day, sir.
You too.
Thank you. Hey,
Okay.
Ms. Barrett.
Good morning, Judge. How you doing?
Very well. Good. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Ora. This is your client, Mr. Hester Ora. Case number 242960911. Have you had a chance to speak with your client?
Judge, not in detail. I'm gonna need discovery on this, and I also have Roger Gil.
All right, discovery. You need to speak with the city attorney about that. I'm gonna put you in a break room with Mr. Bowman first, and then I'm gonna switch you over to Mr. Ora, so you can have a conversation with him.
Okay.
There's no offer
Okay.
Good morning. Yeah,
All right,
good
Mr.
morning.
Ora, I'm gonna give you a chance to get yourself acquainted with Ms. Barrett when she comes out from speaking with the attorney about your case, all right?
Okay, sir. Okay, my lord.
Let's pass the matter again. Let's go, what's Mrs. Asianae's iPhone?
Yes, I'm here.
Good morning to you. What is your full name, please?
Good morning. It's Asianae Leverett.
Asianae Leverett.
Yes,
Where are you?
I'm at home.
I know I can't see who you are. Okay. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
This is the city of Detroit versus Asianae Leverett. Case number is SP 1305899, counts 1 and counts 2. State of Michigan versus Asianae Leverett, case number SX 3842281. SX 4388584, counts 1, 2, and 3. SX 4389065, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Leverett.
Asianae Robin Nicole Leverett.
Today is the date and time set for a pretrial in the matter. So if I'm reading this offer correctly, it's 9 cases and pleading to 7 of them. I don't know how, I don't know why anybody, I don't understand that. Disregard officer statement cannot be reduced to limited access 1 to 5 because it's a misdemeanor. Go in the breakout room, Mr. Berry, give Mr. Leverett an updated offer. Let him know the inconsistencies in this offer. It cannot, that's one. Then the other ones are, just, I don't know what the one driving on the shoulder says. Defective equipment from expired plate. I don't understand the logic. So, speak to the city and see what their intentions are.
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Leverett, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room. Mr. Berry is gonna try to get some sort of understanding on the offer or get the court an understanding. I don't know if he understands it. If he does, I would like him to get me to understand it. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room, wait on him, and he will come in and talk to you, all right?
Thank you.
Keep in mind, you have an absolute right to a trial.
Okay.
Littlejohn. Take your hat off, sir. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
And the scarf. Please.
Judge, when you're ready, you can put me in the breakout room with Mr. Ora.
Yeah, this is Mr. Ora.
Join the room, Mr. Ora, please. City of Detroit versus Dwjuan Littlejohn, case numbers SP 1532738. SP 1595280, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1595281, SP 1604715, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1604717, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Charelle Harris, on behalf of Mr. Littlejohn, please state your name for the record.
It's also called SP 690944, counts 1 and counts 2 into the record. Mr. Littlejohn, state your name for the record, please. All right, something's wrong with his audio. He has, it's showing that he has audio here. It's something wrong with your volume on your end, sir. And 1736777421 is on the record as well.
Hello.
You got Mr. Littlejohn. State your name for the record, please.
Dwjuan Littlejohn.
For purpose of arraignment, my client stands mute.
Enter a not guilty plea on his behalf, give him a $0 bond. He's got a lot more cases that are in the docket. The last 3 cases I called, no ops, improper plate, and a no ops, he was supposed to pay, never did. One is 285, one is 240, the other one's 240. I can give you a list of cases that are on the docket.
Start working too.
I can give you a list of cases that are not on the docket, Ms. Harris, and you can get them an updated offer.
Ready.
Starting with the no registration civil infraction, disregarding red signal civil infraction, license suspended, no insurance misdemeanor, improper plate misdemeanor, expired plate civil infraction, seatbelt civil infraction, one-arm driving civil infraction, and a license improper misdemeanor. Mr. Littlejohn, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Ms. Harris. She's gonna get you an updated offer. Join the room, wait on her, and keep in mind you have an absolute right to a trial.
Is that a total of 11 cases?
Total should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes.
Thank you.
Mr. Bowman in 4. No, we're not ready. I need to speak with Mr. Bowman.
Yes, sir.
Okay, going to 4.
All right.
Mr. Bachman, good morning to you. All right, on this device here, COOSAE. Good morning. What is your name, please?
Good morning.
What's your name?
My name is Shantoni Oliver.
Oliver. Okay, good morning, Ms. Oliver.
Good morning. How are you?
Well, what you say?
Can't complain. I'm here.
Do you have a valid license, Ms. Oliver?
No, I'm pleading not guilty because
Okay, okay, that's it. That's it. I just wanted to check. I'll let you speak with a lawyer about the facts of it, all right?
that's fine. Thank you.
All right. Mr. Counsel, on Samuel, give me the correct pronunciation on the client's last name.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
Mavjot Francis.
And what's your client's last name? He's here.
Could you tell the court? Mr. Samuel?
My name is Samuel Oyewumi.
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 Yes.
Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning to you, Counselor.
Good morning.
That's good.
Boss.
It's the City of Detroit versus Samuel Oyewumi, case number ST 159-31371. Appearance for the record, please.
Mavjot Francis, on behalf of the defendant, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Oyewumi, can you state your name for the record, please?
Yes. My name is Samuel Oyewumi.
All right, today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. The offer is, it says careless here, but you can't reduce a civil infraction, a misdemeanor to a civil infraction. Typical offer is drag racing, 4-point offense, absolute right to a trial. I could put you in a breakout room, Ms. Francis, with Mr. Bowman, if you want to speak with him, or you can set a trial date. You can, what would you like to do?
Yes, I would like to go into the breakout room, Judge.
All right, there we go.
Thank you. Just to clarify, you said the offer is careless, or you wouldn't?
No, the offer is going to be, it should be drag racing, but speak with the counsel. He's pretty new.
Okay, thank you.
You're right. Leon Isaac. Oh, he's supposed to probably be in another court because they spelled your last name wrong. Mr. Leon Isaac. Take your hat off, sir, please.
Yes.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Do you have a valid license?
No, no, sir.
So you probably should be in another court because they seem like they spelled your name wrong. Somebody put it into it wrong because it's got LSAAC. Is that correct?
No, that's what it is on my ID, my state ID, but my government name is spelled ISAAC.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Well, if it's on your state ID, we'll take it. We'll bring here Mr. Baughman. Good morning to you.
Good morning to you, Your Honor. Good morning to your staff. And happy Friday. We're here for David Gordon and set for trial. So we are looking for an inspector Judge.
Okay, we'll wait and see if we get that inspector in here.
Mm-hmm.
Then where's David Gordon? I don't see David Gordon.
I spoke to him yesterday. I'm quite certain he should be here. I think our call is for 9, so he'll be here, Your Honor.
Very, very good.
Thank you. I'm standing by.
Very good.
I could go in the breakout room with Mr. Bowman if we have time, since we have time. Thank you.
All right, at this point, we're waiting on a lawyer. Officer Malou, good morning to you. I'll put you in the breakout room. You're guilty, right?
Could you repeat that?
No, not you, Mr. Isaac. I'm talking to the officer.
Are you speaking to Officer Maloof, sir?
Yes. Good morning.
I'm sorry, the question again?
You're guilty, right? That's your defendant?
No, sir. I'm Officer Maloof, police officer for the Gilkey case.
Yeah, that's what I meant. You're here for the guilty case. All right, so I'm gonna put you in a
Oh,
breakout.
Gilkey. I thought you said guilty. Yes.
Put you in the breakout room, and wait on the city, please. All right, we're waiting on a lawyer, so.
Okay,
Just sit tight.
that's fine.
Good morning, counselor. Who's your client?
Good morning, Your Honor. Kelly Orosco?
Orosco.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I have not seen Miss Orosco yet.
She should be zooming in. I just got off the phone with her.
Very well. Morning, Miss Gilkey. The officer did hear your matter.
Yes.
Good morning, Miss was that A. O'Neill?
Yes.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Anthony O'Neill.
Yes.
Mr. Robinson, James Robinson. Mr. James Robinson. All right, if you don't start the video. Counsel or anybody that has a trial set, we'll give the officer a half-hour grace period till 9 o'clock. If they don't show up by 9:30, we'll call the case. Your officer is A. Harris for Orosco.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Good morning. Inspector Walton, good morning to you.
Good morning, good morning.
We do have, you're here for David Gordon.
Yes, yes, I
All
am.
right, let me put you in a breakout room. The counsel is here, Mr. Gordon is here.
Okay.
I don't know if Mr. Gordon is here. Counsel is here, I know. He spoke to him, so.
Okay.
All right, waiting on a lawyer.
Okay.
Anybody know that they just want to go straight to trial? If they want to go straight to trial, I can get you out of here now. Isaac, what about you? Do you have a pathway to get a valid license?
Yeah, I'm working on getting a valid license right now.
How long is it gonna take you?
Maybe about 2 weeks. They working me like a dog at my new job. I'm doing like 12 hours a day. And like I say, I'm doing it when I can. I just got off work right now at 7 o'clock and I came straight to court.
Ms. Harris, we ready?
We are not, because Littlejohn was not in the breakout room.
Came back
I
out.
was in the break room. I was in there for about 10 minutes.
Now, when
You were
you
supposed to wait.
didn't wait on the lawyer, you're supposed to wait on the lawyer. Rejoin the room, please.
Okay.
Judge, could I have a breakout room with my client? Thank you.
Turn it off.
Good morning, Officer Robinson for Gavin. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room. Morning. Is that Officer Moore?
Yes, good morning, Judge.
I don't see, good morning to you. I don't see you on the, who's your defendant?
The defendant is going to be Erica Danielle. I don't know how to pronounce her last name, but it's Gehringer.
Garinger. That's Barrett. That's Melita Barrett. Put you in a breakout room too.
Okay.
Officer Stuckey, who's your defendant? Officer Stuckey?
Yes, good morning. I have Anthony Gavin Jr.
Yeah. Put you in the breakout.
Okay.
Morning, Jay. Timothy Gilbert, good morning to you. What's your middle name if you have one?
Mark,
You have a lawyer?
I do. David Cripps. I'm not sure where he is at. I texted him this morning about 8. He didn't respond.
Okay. Mr. Bowman, you have officers in the breakout room 1.
My chocolate.
Judge, could I go back in with the prosecutor?
Mr. Berry, you ready on Leverett?
Ready, Your Honor.
Let's go back on the record with Ms. Leverett. Ms. Leverett, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client would avail herself of the updated offer. I'd ask the court to confirm that she has a valid license. She has not. She has that.
So I get Ms. Mathis to give me a check on the license. Go ahead. What's the offer?
The offer is to allow her to enter a plea of limited access 1 to 5 as to the disregarding an official signal.
There again. I don't know how many times I have to say it. You cannot amend a misdemeanor to a civil infraction. I've told Mr. Bowman that countless times already.
Well, the driving on the shoulder, if that's a misdemeanor, he's reducing that to blockading.
Driving on the shoulder is a civil infraction.
Reduced to blockading by the offer, as well as the improper lane use being reduced to blockading. The remaining matters should be dismissed because she in fact has valid registration and insurance.
Can I get a license? Let's pause it for a license check.
Judge,
Yes.
is there any way you can bring Mr. Ora out the breakout room? He doesn't seem to know how to do it. I tried to tell him, but it's not working.
This is George.
What's your name, sir?
My name is George Lyles.
George Lyles.
Yes, sir.
From
The license, business license.
Yeah, from the, I was about to stop by there the other day to Turkey Grill.
Well, we have our license, so.
I don't believe that was gonna make, that wasn't whether I determined whether I stopped or not, you know?
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna stop by there soon. My wife mentioned she thought about that, having some Turkey Grill the other day.
Well, we
right,
gotta stop and get us some.
My license is valid. What I'm gonna do is just 2 counts of let's go back on the record with Leverett. 2 counts of blocking traffic, and then we'll dismiss everything else. You wanna take the deal now?
I'll take it.
Mr. Counsel, do you stipulate to the basis of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for that responsible plea?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
All right, I'm gonna find your client responsible for the amended counts of blocking traffic, $175 a piece. When can you pay, Ms. Leverett?
May I have 90 days to pay, please?
Why 90 days?
Why 90 days?
Yes.
Because my vehicle was just stolen and I'm gonna have to get another car.
I'm not gonna wait 90 days for you to get another car.
Can I have 60 days? I'm in the middle of working, paying rent. I need another vehicle to get to work. If I can't get to work, I can't access my funds to pay anything, so.
What I'll do is I'll give you 30 days, and then you either be able to pay it or you get into a payment plan.
Okay.
You're gonna have to come down to the court to get into that payment plan. All right?
Okay.
October the 7th, pay it at any div that kiosk allow payment plan. October the 7th, either pay it at any div that kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload that div that app to your phone, or come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. Those are the 2 best ways I can tell you to pay it. If you don't have any further questions, Ms. Leverett, have a very good day and best of luck to you.
Thanks.
All right. Mr. Berry.
Yes, Your Honor.
He's got, Timothy Gilbert's got a lawyer. All those are lawyers. Oliver, Mr. Berry. City of Detroit versus Joshua Oliver. I hope I pronounced it right. Case number SP 1563489, counts 1 and counts 2. Mr. Oliver, good morning to you. State your name for the record, please. Mr. Berry, appearance for the record, please.
Otis Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant, Your Honor.
Oliver, today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. The offer, as it's written by the city, is as charged for the marijuana in the motor vehicle. It's a $240 fine. I don't know if they're willing to give you a delayed sentence on that or not. I'm going to put you in a breakout room. I'll allow Mr. Berry an opportunity to speak with the city to see if that would be under a delay, but it'd be a $240 fine. Keep in mind, you have an absolute right to a trial, all right? Join the room, please.
The insurance charge is being dismissed as part of the offer?
That's what it has.
All right.
Okay, Ms. Harris. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Littlejohn. Mr. Littlejohn wants a pre-trial date.
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right, is that what you want to do, Mr. Littlejohn?
Yes.
All right, come back on October 24th, 2024 at 8:30 a.m. Best of luck to you, sir. Have a very good day.
Your Honor, he also wanted to know if this would be all of the cases, because some cases were scheduled for the 10th of this month.
Yeah, they'll all be on October the 4th.
October 24th?
October 24th, great, thank you. All right, there's nothing further. Have a very good day, all right?
All right, you too.
Thank you. Shawn Leonard.
Yes.
That's Shawn Leonard.
Junior, yes.
What's your date of birth?
January 18th, 1992.
City of Detroit versus Shawn Leonard, case number SP 101-0486, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 149-87941. Appearance for the record, please. Well, strike that SP 149-87941 from the record. Just the first two cases. Appearance for the record, please.
Erica Harris on behalf of Mr. Leonard, please state your name.
Shawn Leonard.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
Enter a not guilty plea on his behalf. We'll give him a $0 bond. Do you have a valid license and insurance, Mr. Leonard?
Insurance, yes, not licensed at the time.
All right. Offer, as it stands now, is failure to display, $240 fine. You have an absolute right to a trial. Put you in a breakout room with Ms. Harris.
Okay.
I have a conversation with her, please.
Okay.
Pass the matter, Ms. Barrett.
Yes, Judge, on Hester
Let's go back on the
Ora.
record with Mr. Ora. Mr. Ora, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Judge, there was a plea offer for him to a 3-month delayed sentence. He wants to waive his rights to a bench trial, jury trial, and accept that.
That's what you want to do, Mr. Ora?
Mr. Thomas. See? Is he still on mute?
He's on mute.
Yeah, he's Mr. Ora, unmute so you can talk to the judge. You've been having problems with the technology.
Mr. Ora, can you unmute yourself, please? I will pass the matter until he gets his
I can hear you, my lord. I can hear you.
Okay, very well. Mr. Ora, you want to plead guilty as charged, 3-month delay, $240 is going to be the fine. I'm going to dismiss after 3 months if you don't get any more trouble like this. You want to take the deal?
Okay. I want to take it, my lord. How much is the charge, my lord?
$240.
Please, can I pay under 1 month? 30 days, my lord.
30 days? Why do you need 30 days?
Because, my lord, I have to call my family to send the money for me, my lord. Please.
You're not working?
I'm not working, my lord. I have to call my family to send the money. 30, 20 days, it will not for me, my lord. Please.
What about setting a trial date, Miss Barrett? And by the time the trial date is up, the trial date will be November 19th. If you have the money then, you can close it right out, or you might, or the officer may not show, or you may not be found guilty.
My lord, I want to pay it and then move on. I don't like always being in this zone. It's better I call my family because I have told them the problem. It's better I call them to send money for me to pay, my lord. That is why I say give me 20 days or 30. Please.
Your Honor, is this Mr. Ora?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
I'm
all
sorry.
right.
All right, well, if you raise your right hand. You swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth.
I swear to say the truth, nothing but the truth.
All right, very well. You can put your hand down. You understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines.
My lord, how long will I pay the money? How long? When would I pay?
Miss Barrett, I'm going to send you back in the breakout room with Mr. Ora. Mr. Ora, your attorney's going to explain things to you and read you your advice or rights. Okay? I need to know. I need to make sure that you understand those rights. Okay?
Okay,
Judge, I've been talking to him for quite some time. Maybe the best thing is for us to just get a bench trial date, and then I can have some more private conversations with him. Because I've been.
You have to speak up. You have to speak up, Ms. Barrett.
Oh, I was saying, Judge, I've been speaking with him. I'm going to request a bench trial date because I've been talking to him a while, and I'm concerned about his understanding. So can we get that 19th date?
Yes.
Okay, yes.
Mr. Ora, I still want you to speak to him in a breakout room.
I will, but can we have that trial date of the 19th? What time is it?
At 9 a.m. November the 19th, Mr. Ora. I'm going to let you speak with the lawyer again in the breakout room. Go in there and wait on her, and she's going to come back in and speak with you. All right?
Your Honor, for the record, Victor Bowman, for the people, P33764. I take it that the offer to plead as charged with a delayed sentence was presented, and this offer will stand up to the trial date.
Okay. All right. So the offer will be the same, Mr. Ora, but you have to get a better understanding of what's going on. I want you to get a better understanding of what's going on. All right?
Okay, my lord.
Right, go
Judge,
back in. Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. You could put him back in the breakout room, but I also have Erica Garinger. She's also on there. I need to talk to the city attorney.
And the officer is here as well. So, Mr. Bowman, Garinger is here. The officer is here. I'm putting Miss Barrett in the breakout room.
And this trial is scheduled for what time?
9 a.m.
Gotcha. All right. Thank you.
All right, now, where are we now?
Mr. Olive, Your Honor.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Olive. Mr. Olive, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
My client seeks a trial, Your Honor, and the appointment of counsel.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Olive?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I need a good phone number from you, please.
313-742-8249.
313-742-8249, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it for a pre-trial with the understanding that you want a trial date. But I want to make sure that this attorney gets in contact with you but before the next court date, October the 24th, 2024. You need to answer the calls you don't recognize. One of those calls should be that appointed attorney. Wait a minute. This should have been done. Let's get an attorney on the spot, please. Give me a minute, Mr. Oliver. Let's pass the matter. We're gonna get you an attorney on the spot, and then we'll set that trial date, all right? Miss Francis, are you ready?
Yes, Judge.
Who's your client?
Samuel Oyewumi.
Give me the correct pronunciation again, Mr.
Mr. Samuel.
Yeah, my name is Samuel Oyewumi.
Oyewumi. Let's go back on the record with Samuel Oyewumi. Miss Francis, what's going to happen with this case?
Your Honor, we're asking for if Your Honor would allow about a 45-day adjournment.
And purposes for the 45-day adjournment?
My client is going to get into a driving class and complete that to show the prosecutor. I wasn't sure how long it takes to get into those classes.
Shouldn't take that long. I have a class, Better Drivers, I can put in the chat. It's free to take whichever class he wants. Let's see, I forget how to spell it now. It's been so long since the city has been recognizing. I'm gonna put the class in the chat. I'll put the class in the chat, Mr. Oyewumi, and I gave you my email address. Take the class, send me the certificate, and be prepared. Let's have some discussion on what you learned about that class, all right?
All right, thank you.
All right, I'm gonna come back on October the 24th, 2024, or we can set a trial date, Ms. Francis, for November the 19th, 2024. What would you like?
Let's do the trial date, Judge, just so that it gets resolved either way.
Trial, November the 19th, 2024 at 9 a.m. There's no further questions. You and your client have a very good day.
Thank you.
And just to confirm, we can appear via Zoom on that date as well.
You may.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. All right, did we get on this? We get an attorney on the spot, Mr. Oliver? Okay, very good. All right. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Leonard. Mr. Leonard, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client is respectfully requesting a pretrial date and permission to pay the reinstatement fees up front if there are any.
I don't see any. I don't see any. I'll give him a pretrial date. That's what you want to do, Mr. Leonard?
Yes.
He just owes 204 on a disregarded traffic control device, but that's an old case. I don't see anything that will prevent him from getting a license. Pre-trial is going to be October the 24th, 2024 at 8:30 a.m. All right, Mr. Leonard, have a very good day and best of luck to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Charelle Grant.
Yes.
This is the City of Detroit versus Charelle Grant, case number SE14596311. Appearance for the record, please.
I'm here.
Sure.
Elwood S.
Not
Berry
everybody at
Jr.
one time.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant, Your Honor.
Oh.
All right.
State your full name.
It's Charelle Grant.
Today is the date and time set for a arraignment on the bench warrant, Counselor.
Yes, Your Honor. We would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
Enter a not guilty plea on Ms. Grant's behalf. Give her a $0 bond. Ms. Grant, do you have valid insurance now?
Yes.
Let's see what you have, ma'am.
I have to go out to my car.
All right, let's pass the matter. Antoine Gause Jr. Antonio Gause Jr.
Here I go. Good morning.
Good morning to you. City of Detroit. Give me 1 second. City of Detroit versus Antonio Gause Jr. Case number SP1219455, counts 1 and counts 2. SP15765530, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris on behalf of Mr. Gause. Please state your name for the record.
It's Antoine Gause Jr.
All right, today is the date and time. Good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. The offer as it stands right now is pleading to, I'm imagining that's improper play. I guess it's no offer, pleading to everything. Ms. Harris, you got to get some better understanding of these offers. I'm going to put you in a breakout room, Mr. Gause. You have an absolute right to a trial.
Okay.
Join the room, please.
Ms. Harris, I'll meet you in room 4.
Okay.
Okay. Mr. Olive, I have a lawyer for you now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get you acquainted with that lawyer, and we're going to set that trial date for the November 11th, November 19th date. Counselor on Orosco. All right, on that Samsung device, what's your name, please? Unmute yourself and turn your camera on. Good morning to you. Turn your camera on. What's your name on the Samsung device? I just asked you to unmute yourself.
I'm sorry. I was having a technical difficulty. My name is Candace Lindsay.
Candace Lindsay. Good morning to you, Ms. Lindsay.
Good morning.
That's S-E-Y or A-Y?
E-Y.
officer was here for you as well. What about other Samsung?
I'm sorry.
No, I'm fine with you, ma'am. Give me a minute, please. On the other Samsung, I just let you in the room. Unmute yourself and state your name and turn your camera on, please. What's your name, ma'am? Good morning to you.
Good morning, Melanie Lee.
Melanie Lee?
Yes.
All right. Where are we now? We gotta wait on Miss Barrett. Mr. Olive, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room. Wait on Miss Barrett, please. Mr. Are you ready for another case, Mr.
Yes, Your
Barrett?
Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
Do you Gator, Jica Gator?
Yes.
Good morning to you, ma'am.
Good morning.
City of Detroit versus Jica Gator, case number SP159-18871. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Gator.
Unique Gator.
Today is the date and time set for and pre-trial. Ms. Gator, this is either a plea as charged, $240 fine, or a trial date. You have an absolute right to that. Let me put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry. He can explain it to you, all right?
Okay.
Join the room, please. Mr. Lamitra's iPhone. What is your full name, please? Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Litra Green.
Can you repeat that, please?
Litra Green.
All right, good morning to you.
Good morning, Judge. Good morning, everyone.
Yes, it's not a good morning for everyone. Mr. Lancock, what are you going to do with your client? Good morning, Mr. Orosco.
Good morning, Your Honor. Your Honor, I don't believe that our officer has checked in. I could be wrong. Officer Harris on our case.
City of Detroit versus Kelly Marie Orosco, case numbers.
Did they just pass me up?
No, you just got, I just checked you in, man.
Oh,
Make
okay.
sure
I'm
I
sorry.
had your name, you didn't have your full name on there. SP 1575323 counts 1, 2, and 3, and SP 1576970 Appearance for the record, please.
Hey, good morning, Your Honor. Todd Lantot up here on behalf of Kelly Orosco.
Mr. Orosco, good morning to you. Can you put your P number on the record, Counselor?
I'm sorry, Your Honor. Yes, P59757.
Mr. Orosco, can you put your appearance, state your name for the record, please?
Ali Marie Orosco, Your Honor.
All right, good morning to you, ma'am. Today is the date and time set for a trial. Do we have Officer Harris? Officer Harris. Officer R. Harris. Hearing no response and not seeing that officer in the breakout room. Go ahead, Counselor.
Your Honor, at this time, this is a date and time set for a bench trial. It appears that the people are not ready to proceed, and we would move for dismissal.
Case is going to be dismissed. Have a very good day to both of you. And best of luck, Mr. Russell.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right. Are we ready on Gause?
Ready.
Let's go. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Antonio Gause. What's your client want to do, Miss? After speaking with you, what does your client want to do?
Your Honor, we're respectfully requesting the appointment of counsel.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Gause?
Yes.
And a trial date if the court will allow.
Well, I want to just set a pretrial just so we don't have that discovery issue that we have in the that we've been having. I need a good phone number from you, Mr. Gause.
313-740-3350.
Your Honor, I did place his contact information in the chat.
Very good. And I'm going to get the email address is good, so. All right, I'm going to give you a pretrial date, and this is really just set to make sure you have that appointed attorney. Answer the calls and check your spam and all that stuff to make sure that the attorney should contact you. If the attorney doesn't contact you on October the 24th, by then we're going to set the matter straight for trial, okay?
Sounds good.
There's nothing further, sir. Have a very good day and best of luck to you.
You too. Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Harris.
You're welcome. Your Honor, I apologize, and I hate to do this to cut her in front of everyone else. I have a Melanie Lee, and she is taking a break from work. I don't think the officer appeared for trial. Could her matter be called, or could she be excused?
City of Detroit versus Melanie Lee, case number SP 1554786, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Charelle Harris, on behalf of Ms. Lee, please state your name for the record.
Melanie Lee.
Your Honor, today is the date and time set for trial. It appears complaining witness has failed to appear. Defense will move to dismiss.
Is there an officer, B-E-R-R-O, Barrel, Hussein Barrel? Hussein Barrel, hearing no response and not seeing that officer in the breakout room, I'm going to grant your motion to dismiss, Counselor. No officer. So you have a very good day and best of luck to you. All right, have a great day, Ms. Lee. Best of luck to you.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Your Honor, I'm sorry. This is Charelle Grant. I just have a quick question. I have my insurance now, but was the case called to be dismissed because the officer wasn't there, or should I just show my insurance now?
Let's go back on the record with Ms. Grant. Ms. Grant, let's see your insurance, please.
I have it right here.
I don't see her on the screen.
Can you see?
Okay. Hold on. I'll let it down to us. You gotta say something, Mr. Barry. Pop it up on my screen. It's Grant. There we go. Hold it up, hold it up.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you need me to move it over?
Dismiss the case. I'm going to dismiss the case for providing valid documentation. Let me let you know, Ms. Grant, that you owe the court still $444 on tickets that you didn't pay, old tickets that you didn't pay, all right?
Yes, I'm on a payment plan for that. I'm currently in.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. I'll waive the warrant fee for this one.
Okay, thank you.
Have a great day. Best of luck to you.
You too. Thank you. Bye.
Ms. Harris, do you have anyone?
I have the one matter that's Bianca Gilkey for trial. I think we're moving forward with that.
The trial?
It is, Your Honor. But I never received the discovery and it was requested on June 4th.
All right, we'll deal with that. All right. Litra Green.
Yes.
Good morning to you. This is the City of Detroit versus Litra Green, case number SP122-27551. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of.
No, that's Ms. Harris.
Sherika Harris on behalf of the defendant. Please state your name.
Litra Green.
All right. Today is the date and time set for an arraignment on the bench warrant. Counselor, go ahead.
For purpose of arraignment, my client stands mute.
Enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. This is an allowing $240 fine. Absolute right to a trial. Will dismiss upon payment. Put you in a breakout room with Miss Harris. Ms. Green.
Okay. So how do I get to the breakout room?
I'm going to show you. Prompt is going to come up right now. Join the room, please. All right, let's go back on the record with Ms. Gator. Ms. Gator, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
We seek a bench trial date, Your Honor.
All right, that's what you want to do, Ms. Gator?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I'll set a trial date for November the 19th, 2024 at 9 a.m. All right, Ms. Gator? If nothing further, have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Thank you so much. You too.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Berry.
Judge, Miss Erica Garinger, I need an adjournment of this bench trial date. I know the officer's here and I spoke to the city attorney, but I need to make sure I have all the discovery on this matter.
All right, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with go talk to Mr. Hester. And then I have Mr. Josh Oliver that you've been assigned to as well. I don't know if he's here, he's back now. So I'm gonna go talk to Mr. Hester and get him out of here. His court date is the 19th.
So you're gonna put me in with Hester first?
Yes, put you in there with Hester first, and then I'm gonna put you in with Olive, Josh Olive. You've been assigned to that case. All right, so Olive, we'll put you back in breakout room 8. Miss Barrett is gonna come speak with you. All right. All right. Let's go back on the Gator's gone, right? So let's go Shantoni Oliver.
Yes.
Pronunciation correct, ma'am?
Yes, you did.
City of Detroit versus Shansneque Oliver, case number SP 1599147, SP 159911801. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Oliver.
Shantoni Oliver.
All right, Mr. Berry, today is the date and time set for a show cause. Go ahead.
Yes, Your Honor. For purposes of arraignment, my client would stand mute.
Enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. Get an updated offer. She has a 16 to 20 over that's recently been in default. I have no objection to setting default aside. You can speak with the city. If they don't have any objection, I'll grant that. And you can get an updated offer from Ms. Oliver. Ms. Oliver, you have an absolute right to a trial. I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry and have a conversation with him when he comes. Just give him a minute to come in there, okay?
That's fine.
All right. Join the room, please. All right, Miss, are we ready on Green?
Ready.
Let's go back on the record with Miss Litra Green. Miss Green, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your plan want to do?
Requesting a trial date, and we're also requesting that discovery be preserved and made available to House Counsel on the date of trial.
Your Honor, if I may.
You may.
Are we adjudicating Dennis Green?
Dennis Green. No, we're on Litra Green. Litra Green.
Oh, Litra Green. I'm sorry.
Top of 830. Third name down. The counsel has requested for discovery to be preserved and made available on the date of trial. Ms. Green, you want the trial date, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, the trial date will be November the 19th, 2024 at 9 a.m. Please make that make sure that's available on the date of trial.
Your Honor, also, if or when new counsel is assigned for this trial, that counsel must follow the court rule as it relates to requesting video.
And what is the courtroom as it relates to requesting video?
It is a court rule that says that it has to be requested to me and the CC to the video coordinator here, Mr. Miller, and we have 21 days to respond or produce to that request.
And what
All
court
right,
rule
the
is
court
that?
is gonna, the court is gonna take, the court is, taking notice that that request has been made right now. And that's well within the 21-day period. And the CC portion of it does not, I don't know what part of the court rule that is.
Well, the CC is not part of the court rule. The court rule is to CC it. I mean, is to make the request to the City of Detroit prosecutor. But to get it, in addition to requesting to me, it should be CC to Mr. Troy Miller.
I'm not going to impose that on this, on the people, on this Green or her counsel.
That's fine. Just have
let's make note of that now, and I'm gonna require the city to do whatever it needs to take to get that. This is one of the instances where that Miss Green is here. It's a relatively simple case of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, but the request has been made now, and we have to. We've been trying to chart out a way. This is a case where Miss Green is not requesting an appointed counsel because of the only one charge in the relatively, I won't say, it's not simple to Miss Green because I know it's important, very important to her, but as far as the legality of it, it's a simple matter whether Miss Green allowed someone to drive her vehicle first, and whether Miss Green knew that that vehicle, that person she allowed the vehicle, if she did, was didn't have a valid license. So let's make that note, Mr. Bowman, to have whatever documentation is ready for that House counsel on that date, please.
Okay, and today is September what? September 6th.
6th.
Okay.
It's November the 19th trial.
Yeah,
date.
we are well within the time that is provided, that's provided under the court rules.
Very well. Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
No problem. Let me say this, Officer Ryan Harris. Good morning to you.
Hey, good morning, Judge. How are you?
Very well. The court has a half-hour grace period, and the Orosco case has been called. It was called after 9:30.
Okay. All right. Sounds good,
Half-hour
Judge.
grace period for officers. I'll change the file. You don't have to put no officer on there. Just put dismissal because the officer was late. All right. So that's for you moving forward. I don't know if you knew of the court's position on that.
All right, Judge. Appreciate the clarity.
All right. Have a great day and be safe out there.
You as well, sir.
May I see Mr. Bowman in 4?
You may.
All right, who are we ready on now? Miss
So am I
Green?
done? I'm sorry. Am I done?
You're done. November the 19th.
Okay.
2024 at 9 a.m. Have a very good day, ma'am, and best of luck to you.
You too. See you soon.
Thank you. Mr. Boffman, Mr. Gordon and Inspector Walton is here. Have you worked this out?
I have a proposal to discuss with Mr. Gordon. Can you place me in the breakout room, please?
Very well. I'm gonna put you in breakout room 10.
Thank you.
All right, let's continue on. Who do we have next? Ms. Harris, you need someone, right? Here's an easy one. City of Detroit versus Leon Antonio Isaac, case number SP 159-52911. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris on behalf of Mr. Isaac. Please state your name for the record.
Yes, my name is Leon Isaac.
Right, let's see what is going on, why these other tickets never made it. I can only imagine that it's because his last name it's that he's only here because someone messed his last. Oh no, he indicated that that's on his ID. He indicated that that's on his ID. So the other cases did not make it to the document, I believe. Excuse me. Just to make sure. 912. The other cases did not make it to the docket. There were warnings. Okay, I see that now. Mr. Isaac, your offer is going to be pleading to failure to display, a $240 fine. You have an absolute right to a trial. I'm gonna put you in the breakout room with Miss Harris. Have a conversation with her, please.
Okay.
Join the room, please. Ms. Barrett.
Yes, Judge.
Have you spoken with Hester?
Yes, he should be gone. He's I don't know. He's having technical issues. He should. I told him to leave, but I don't know. He might still be sitting there.
All right, Mr. Oliver is waiting on you. He's got insurance, no insurance, and a marijuana in a motor vehicle. He wants to smoke a marijuana in a motor vehicle. He wants a trial. He's been appointed to you. I got a trial date of November. The trial date is November the 19th, 2024 at 9 a.m.
Okay, right, that's fine. I was looking for him to break.
We'll put you in the breakout room with him and speak to him. If he doesn't have any further questions and he's got that trial date, he's free to leave.
Okay, thank you.
Your Honor, I don't find Miss Oliver.
Miss Oliver, are you there? She's in the breakout room. She's in your breakout room.
All right.
We ready on Isaac?
Yes.
Let's go back on the record. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Leon Isaac. Go ahead, counsel. What you want? What your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client is respectfully requesting a pre-trial date.
And he wants to get a license, right?
He's going to attempt to do so, Your Honor.
What's the schedule for today?
What's my schedule?
It was show cause. Show cause.
Show cause. All right, I'm going to give you a pre-trial date, October the 24th, 2024 at 8:30 a.m. Mr. Isaac. Best of luck to you on that driver's license. All right.
All right.
Have a great day. Best of luck to you.
You too. Thank you.
City of Detroit versus Gilkey. You're saying that's going to trial, correct?
Actually, Your Honor, we need to address discovery.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I'll wait till it's Mr. Bowman. This is the City of Detroit versus Bianca Gilkey. Case number SP 121-8324, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Chair, behalf of Ms. Gilkey. Ms. Gilkey, please state your name for the record.
Bianca Gilkey.
All right, good morning to you, ma'am. Today is the date and time set for a trial. Is there officer on Gilkey? Officer Malou, good morning to you. Can you state your name for the record? Put your appearance on the record, please.
Officer Joe Maloof.
Badge number department?
2-4, Detroit Police Department.
Oh, very well. Mr. Bowman, can you put your appearance on the record, please? You gotta unmute yourself, Mr. Bowman.
Thank you, Your Honor. For the people, Victor Bowman, P33764.
Okay, today is the date and time set for a trial. Ms. Harris wanted to make a motion. She indicated, go ahead, Ms. Harris.
Defense will move to dismiss as people have not complied with the request for discovery, which was sent June 4th, 2024. I believe that's beyond that 21-day window. I could be wrong, but I have not received anything, so we will move to dismiss. And that was CC to Troy.
If it was sent June 4th, is there any discovery, Mr. Bowman? She indicates that she was sent June 4th and it was CC, right?
It was.
Your Honor, all I can tell you is that I became a prosecutor on June 3rd, so I have no knowledge whatsoever as to what was sent or filed. I just know that the officer is presently here and can testify.
What is your response on her motion to dismiss based on the discovery violation?
Your Honor, there has not been an order to produce any discovery. She did not file any type of motion to suggest that we are in violation of the discovery order pursuant to the court rule, and therefore her motion is premature. There needs to be a motion filed if we are in violation, and at that time she can request a dismissal.
It was my understanding pursuant to 0.119 that motions could be made orally. So I'm orally making that motion because I made my request for discovery on the record. The court indicated to the prosecutor's office to have that discovery available. And if I'm not mistaken, the court rule that the people seem to always want to cite is Michigan Court Rule 6.201. Their 21 days have expired. They were on notice that they had an obligation and they failed to comply with it. I would move to dismiss.
Case dismissed, no discovery. I know you feel that Mr. Bowman that a little bit getting beat up a little bit, but you come in and this is you just coming in on cases that you had nothing to do with, but the request was made. It was sent by email according to counsel and CC to the technician for the discovery. It's long past the 21-day time, and oral motion is allowed when the court rules. I'll grant the motion to dismiss. Have a very good day. Officer Maloof, you be safe out there. Have a good day as well. All right, Mr. O'Neill, is this Anthony O'Neill? And Ms. Gilkey, you have a very good day. You're free to leave. Oh, let me see. Is there any fines and costs that are still owed? I'll waive the warrant fees. You have to pay the reinstatement fee, Ms. Gilkey.
Okay, thank you.
All right, best of luck to you.
Thank you. Have a good one.
And Your Honor, if I'm not mistaken, she may have had to test, so that I just wanted her to understand that she doesn't have to do that anymore.
The case is closed out.
Thank you.
O'Neill, Anthony O'Neill, this is Ms. Harris.
All right, Judge.
Anthony O'Neill. Anthony Jerome O'Neill, are you there?
Yes, Your Honor.
City of Detroit versus Anthony Jerome O'Neill, case number of SP 1572261, counts 1, 2. Oh, count 1. SP 1572262, counts 1, 2, and 3. And we also had a new case, SP 160837881. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Melita Baird on behalf of Anthony.
Not you, Ms. Baird. Are you representing O'Neill?
Okay, I thought you had called my name. I'm sorry.
Anthony O'Neill on the record.
Cherica Harris on behalf of Mr. O'Neill.
Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. Mr. O'Neill, it looks like he picked up another case.
Yes.
That's set for show cause on October 3rd. We'll hear we'll arraign him today.
For purpose of arraignment, my client stands mute.
Enter a not guilty plea on his behalf, give him a $0 bond. Get an updated offer from the people. This is the other stuff is in the file. This is a open alcohol in a motor vehicle passenger case. So I'm going to put you in a breakout room, Mr. O'Neill. You have an absolute right to a trial, and put you in the breakout room and wait on Ms. Harris. She's going to get you an updated offer. Join the room, please. All right. Mr. Barry on Oliver.
Ready. Ready.
Let's go back on the record with Ms. Oliver. I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client seeks a trial and the appointment of counsel.
Is that what you want to do, Ms. Oliver?
Yes, I do.
All right. I'm going to set a pre-trial. I need a good phone number from you, please.
734 area code 799-3168.
Are you still on Seward Street?
No, I'm not.
Can I get an updated address, please?
12867 Hickory Street, Detroit, Michigan 48205.
Hickory Street, Hickory.
Correct.
And 48205, correct?
Correct.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to mark the file need appointed attorney. What I need you to do is answer the calls you don't recognize. One of those calls will hopefully be that appointed attorney. We'll be, I'm going to just have you back for a pretrial with the understanding that you want a trial, but I want to make sure that you get a chance to get acquainted with the lawyer, okay, before the trial date, and then we'll set a trial date on October the 24th, okay?
Okay. At what time?
October the 24th at 8:30, ma'am. Have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Thank you. Same to you.
You're welcome. Okay. Let's go with Gavin, Anthony Gavin, and then I'm going to take care of the retained counsels. Get you started, Mr. Berry, on Anthony Gavin. I think it's Gavin Jr. This is a formal hearing today. They are officers here. This is the city of Detroit versus Anthony Anthony Courtney Gavin Jr., case number SP 135-1570, counts 1 and counts 3, SP 136-7871, SP 129-0004, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 135-15702, and appearance for the record, and SP 136-78601. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Gavin.
Anthony Courtney Gavin Jr.
Okay, the date is the date and time set for a trial and formal hearing. I have one officer, Robinson, here for Gavin. I have Stuckey here for Gavin. And Van Sickle did not, I don't believe Van Sickle here. So get Mr. Gavin your offer as it stands right now.
Your Honor, we're talking about Anthony Gavin.
Yes,
He has 1, 2, 3. He has 6 tickets. Officer Stuckey is on 3 of them. No insurance. Misdemeanor would be a failure to display. Improper equipment would be a defective equipment. The second no insurance MISD would be an improper plate. The next one is improper equipment. We will dismiss that. The next one is no proof of insurance. He would need to plead that as charged.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cases and 5 pleas.
No, there's one dismissal.
One dismissal. 4 pleas.
Yes.
4 pleas and one
4 pleas, 1 dismissal. That's correct, Your Honor.
And the expired plea is?
The expired plea is a dismissal.
All right.
On the breakout room, Mr. Berry, up 240 for the misdemeanors. The one, if you don't have a valid license, the offer as presented here will not allow you to get a license for the next 2 years. Mr. Gavin, 240 for the misdemeanors. For the civil infraction, the no proof of insurance is going to be dismissed. Do you have a valid license?
So what happened was the last time.
No, I didn't ask you what happened. I didn't ask you what happened. Either you have a valid license or you don't. Do you have a valid license?
I'm still paying off my last tickets with Brighton.
From what jurisdiction?
The 53rd district. That was the last ticket I had to pay when I went to Secretary of State.
So speak to Mr. Berry in the breakout room. Today is the date and time set for trial. I have the 2 officers here. Other officers not here in those cases will be dismissed, no officer.
Okay.
Join the room, please. All right, let's call, are you ready on Gordon, David Gordon? I don't see Mr. I got Garinger. Is anybody ready on Garinger?
Oh, I'm sorry. Garinger is my case. And there's an offer, but I want to adjourn this trial.
Detroit, call the city of Detroit versus Erica Danielle Garinger, case number 2172738661. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Melita Baird on behalf of Erica Garinger. Judge, we're asking for an adjournment of this trial date. I've had some discussions with her, but I want to make sure there's no video discovery on this before she does any pleas or proceeds to trial.
Did you talk to the city about that?
Yes, I told him I was going to ask for an adjournment for the video.
Any objection to the adjournment?
Your Honor, no, I don't have an objection to the adjournment. My 21 days starts today.
Okay, no problem.
Did you make sure you got that documented, that we're gonna set a trial date, Ms. Garinger, we'll reset this for November the 19th, 2024 at 9 a.m. All right, Officer Moore is here. I'm trying to pull Officer Moore out. So you got 2 on 1 day again, Ms. Barrett.
Okay, thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
All right, thank you. Ms. Harris, are you?
I'm holding. He's actually trying to get his insurance information to send over, but I wanted to ask if we could check the status of his license.
Can we check Mr. O'Neill's license, please, Ms. Mathis? I couldn't pull Officer Moore out. You can let Officer Moore know that that was it's going to be a different date. Officer Moore, good morning to you.
Good morning, Judge.
They adjourned the date to November the 19th.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Be safe. Have a very good day.
You too, thank you.
Are you ready on another one, Miss Harris?
I am not.
Your Honor, as it relates to David Lee Gordon, can I have the defense counsel in the breakout room? I have an amended offer for him.
He hasn't. I don't see him in here anymore.
Oh, okay.
The license is valid for O'Neill.
Thank you.
And Ms. Harris, what time is
She's
Mr.
gone back
O'Neill?
in the breakout room.
Okay, thank you. Oh, here he is.
Hey, Judge, how you doing? Okay.
I got a couple for, Mr. Judge Larry Williams on Monday.
Everything good, man?
Trying to be.
Okay.
Mr. Bowman, I think Ms. Harris wants to see you in 4.
I got it. I'm going there right now.
You just came in and left?
I didn't want to say, I was just called to come in. Hello, this is my favorite courtroom.
Yeah, right.
Hey, this is a very simple courtroom too.
Damon Gil. How can we help you, Mr. Gil? All right. I'm on mute. No. All right, let's wait.
Oh, hello. I'm sorry, it muted again. I was. You
Damon
told me,
Gil,
yes, this is me.
are you Damon Rico Gil?
Yes, sir.
I don't see you have a case open.
No, I don't. You told me I had a ticket I had to pay, but I couldn't because my son's school supplies. I want to know, can I get another week on it?
Didn't I say get into a payment plan?
No, you told me you had scheduled me to. I told you I could pay it this week, but I forgot my son's school started, so I was bagged up, and I want to know, can I get another week?
How did you forget your son's school started?
No, I didn't forget. I just bagged up on the money, so I thought I had enough, but I didn't.
All right.
I just ain't want to try to lose my license, so that's why I came back.
Okay, I'm gonna give you another 30 days, sir.
Okay, thanks.
All right, have a great day. That's October the 7th. Let's pay it.
Okay.
Best of luck to you.
Thanks.
Who's that? No, we're almost done, actually. We get this. Call Cripps, please. Dave Cripps. Miss Oliver? Is that Miss Oliver? For Josh Heem Oliver, the mother?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Your Honor, are we talking about Shantonique Oliver presently?
No, we were talking about the mother was here for Joshine Oliver.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know, I thought you heard your son's case has been set for trial for November the 19th, ma'am.
Okay.
All right. Best of luck to you. I appreciate you being there for your son.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Bye.
This may be his appearance on Gilbert. He can zone you. For 434, there's a district court. Yes. I'll send him an email to okay. I'll send him an email.
Your Honor.
I'm waiting on a lawyer, so.
Here I am. Please forgive me. Could you assign me back to the breakout room for Mr. Bowman?
I don't see where you were way down there. Mr. Bowman, Mr. Lyles is here. He indicates that he has an updated business license. I'll wait. You go ahead and speak to Mr. Bowman.
Yeah, Your Honor.
Yeah, hold on. Let him speak to the other attorney first, and then we'll.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you know something about that? Oh, I did talk to my wife.
Oh, yes.
And that's funny as hell. At the same time, I'm like, what the fuck she found?
Are we ready?
Ready.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Anthony O'Neill. Mr. O'Neill, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client actually had a question if the court could give advice in terms of if a driving while license suspended with a delayed sentence, will that affect his current valid driver's license?
Driving while license suspended. Yeah, that's a 2-point offense. I don't think it'll affect his license. He's got a good license, but it's going to be 2 points on his driver's license.
Mr. O'Neill, did you hear the response?
Yes.
But don't take my advice. I can't give illegal advice. I can just give you what the let's see. Driving while license suspended 3,200. That's toss it. I don't think it's going to affect your license. It'll be 2 points 2 points on your
Could I ask
license.
what the statute is that one's written under?
The statute on the suspended license, that is 257.9041B. But he has a valid license, so what's the question now?
That's the plea, Your Honor. The plea offers he would have to plead to the driving while license suspended as charged, although it will be a delayed sentence.
So
He
what
would
is
also,
it? They're not in exchange for the dismissal of an open alcohol or motor vehicle passenger, is that what it is?
I mean, yes, that one is being
They
dismissed.
trying to merge two cases.
Well, I'm merging the two cases. So
Okay.
they're not trying to do anything. I'm doing that for judicial economy.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is typically if he has a valid driver's license, the driver's license is you dismiss. Now, my understanding is that the offer is pleading to the driver's license suspended as opposed to the open alcohol and motor vehicle passenger, correct?
Yes.
All right. Set a trial date.
Mr. O'Neill, is it your decision to set the trial date or
On the
did you
trial
want to
date.
enter?
Trial date.
You want a trial date?
Yes.
And if I'm not mistaken, he wants a jury trial.
Yeah, go back in the breakout room and talk to Ms. Harris.
Okay.
All right.
They're gonna dismiss everything and charge me with the suspended license.
No, they weren't dismissing everything. That's what we discussed. It's not everything.
All right,
okay.
No cigarettes. Put the cigarette out. Don't even.
It's
don't
not
light
even
it
lit,
up.
sir. It's not
All
lit.
right, put it down. Put it down.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Rejoin the room. You should be able to rejoin that room you were in.
Okay.
So leave it there and she can how should we do it? Leave it there, you Josine out as a she's okay.
You have to go into the breakout room, Mr. Oliver. Mr. O'Neill.
Excuse me, Judge.
Yes, I have you in line, Mr. Lee.
Oh, okay. Okay, I just changed my okay.
You ate those, you didn't eat those potatoes.
What can I plug into over here? I'm back. Whoa. She got a sexy young voice.
Go back on the record with Mr. O'Neill. Mr. O'Neill, giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, seemingly my client is inclined to request a jury trial, but I do want to ask a question of the court before we go that route. I know that the court now has his driving record, but I would ask, was that attached to his file prior to him being arraigned?
No. We pulled this driving record up. The driving records are not going to be attached. I'm told, and I don't know that these have to be destroyed once we get done with this case.
But Your Honor, pursuant to the statute, MCL 257.904, subsection 14 indicates that the officer shall obtain the person's driving record and furnish that record to the court. So I think that was supposed to be attached before he was arraigned.
That's the first time. That's the first time I've heard that argument. What is your response, Mr. Bowman?
Your Honor, my response is just like yours. It's the first time I've ever heard that. And if this is supposed to end up with a dismissal, I'd like to see the law. I'd like to see a motion. Someone cites a statute with no context whatsoever. I think we get an opportunity to read that, review it, and interpret it, and then reply to it.
My client wishes to have a jury trial, Your Honor. He wishes to have an attorney appointed. I have his contact information, and I will provide it to the court.
I will hold that decision in abeyance if you want to, because I was going to ask for that to be briefed. That would be interesting to know how that is supposed to work. Did you get that straight from the statute?
I did.
What section of that is there?
That's subsection 14.
I'm going to direct you, Mr. Bowman, to read 257.904, subsection 14.
257. I'm sorry, 257.
904, subsection 14. The statute.
Subsection 14. All right.
The statute that was listed on the ticket was 2579041B. I don't see a 1B.
Yeah, 1B.
I need a jury trial date, Miss Mathis. I need you got the information for Mr. O'Neill in the chat?
I do. Did I send it to the right one?
Yes, you did.
November 26th, and the next one will be 12/10.
12/10/2024. Say 9 a.m. But we're going to have some more hearings ahead of that. Let's start by a pretrial on October the 24th. That date is set so that a counsel can be appointed to you, and the court knows that you have that counsel. All right.
Yes.
All right. I have your email address and your phone number. Your next appearance date is going to be October the 24th, 2024 at 8:30. I marked the file needed appointed attorney. Made motion citing 257.904 subsection 14 hold in abeyance. All right.
Yes.
I'll let the other attorney know that. October 24th. If you don't, I need you to answer the calls you don't recognize. One of those calls should be that appointed attorney, and check your email and your spam. And if we don't have an attorney by the 24th on this, we'll get one appointed on the spot. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Best of luck to you, sir. Have a good day.
All right.
Ms. Harris, this is the City of Detroit versus George Lyes Jr. Case number B50249324. Appearance for the record, please.
George Lyles.
Sorry, Cherica Harris on behalf of Mr. Lyles. For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
In or not guilty plea on the client's behalf, give the client $0 bond. This is a food license ticket. Mr. Lyles indicates that he has a valid license. I haven't seen it yet. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room. The offer as it stands right now is going to be pleading
It would be pleading and then a
3 month late, $240 fine, absolute right to a trial. Let me put you in a breakout room, Mr. Lyles. Speak with Ms. Harris, and then Ms. Harris, I'll give you an opportunity to speak to the city. All right.
Okay.
Join the room, please. Mr. Barry, are you ready on anyone? Anthony, Gavin, let's go back on the record with Gavin. Mr. Gavin, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do? So what is this? Is this the one where it's like pleading to everything almost?
That's correct, Your Honor. Although they're different now. They are updated. What
is the offer?
The offer, if I may go by officer, the Stuckey's no insurance. The shorthand would have you plead to 3 improper plates and 2 counts of defective equipment. And Your Honor, would that affect the 2-year license?
No, both of those were, I just don't understand how that's fair. We have 2 cases being dismissed, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're saying plea to what? 2 improper plates and 2 counts of defective equipment?
No, Your Honor, 3 improper plates and 2 counts of defective equipment.
I don't even see 3 misdemeanors here.
Very high tech now.
It's the no insurance charge.
I see 2 of those.
All right.
And we're
I see two expired plates and 1 improper equipment.
And there's the insurance charge, the no proof of insurance charge.
That's a civil infraction that's being dismissed, that the officer didn't show. That's Van Sickle. I haven't seen him today.
All right. Well, then it would seem to me we're looking at 2 improper plates and 2 defective equipment. One of the defective equipment is a reduction of the expired plates charge. One of the expired plates charge.
Mr. Bowman, is this what is this you intend? Was this your intent on having this young man plead to 4 out of the 5 cases?
I understand he's pleading to maybe 3 out of the 5. The dismissals that I have, we've got an insurance, no proof. That's with Van Sickle. We have an improper equipment. He can have a dismissal there. He has another improper equipment that is also a dismissal.
Oh, okay.
So that's, he's being dismissed, and the officer that have not shown, I think he's getting four dismissals out of 5 offenses.
I mean, that sounds fair, but that's not what Mr. Berry understood. So read that again. I'm the Van Sickle, the insurance proof and the equipment, those are gone because those are no officer. So we're dealing with 2 insurance misdemeanors, 2 expired plates. So 2 misdemeanors, insurance, 2 expired plate civil infractions, and 1 improper equipment civil infraction. And you said, and read your understanding. What did you intend on offering this young man?
Your Honor, if you can read them one at a time, I will tell you. Because now
Okay.
I'm confused.
So we have no insurance and no insurance. We have an expired plate, an expired plate.
The expired plates,
wait a minute, let me finish. And we have an improper equipment.
The expired plates and the improper equipment, I'll recommend dismissals.
So these are dismissals of both improper equipment charges?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Okay. Okay.
That leaves the 2 misdemeanors.
As to the 2 misdemeanors, he should plead to those as charged, and I would recommend a 3-month delayed sentence.
That's $480, sir. How old are you?
23.
And what are you working?
Yes, sir. I'm the youth minister at Oakland Church of Christ in Southfield. Then I'm still at Concordia University finishing up the last year of my degree and also playing basketball. And I have a part-time job at Amazon.
All right. He says two no insurance misdemeanors. Let me see if what kind of points those would be.
Two insurance misdemeanor.
Your Honor, can you ask Mr. Galvin, please, if Concordia is in Ann Arbor or the surrounding suburb?
It is.
Yes, sir.
Very close to Green Hills Academy, right?
I'm not too familiar.
I know that Concordia is their sports programs. Are they getting rid of basketball there?
Yes, sir. So this will be the last year that they actually have basketball, and then they're cutting more than half of the majors as well going into the 2025 school year.
Right. And you just made it. You're in your last year.
Yes, sir.
What position do you play?
Look, Your Honor, looking at his shoulders, I think he's a 1.
Yes, sir. Point guard with combo guard.
When it, I'd love to see your schedule. I like to follow the young people's careers coming through here.
Sounds good. $3108. The 2 insurance misdemeanors do abstract to the Secretary of State. They do not carry any points. Really a no insurance charge is this is how strong the insurance lobbyists have on the legislator and things. The insurance charges are like moving violations, even though they don't.
Your Honor, I will recommend a reduction of the no insurance charges to dismissals.
All right. You now listen, sir. You're getting a benefit today that I was gonna offer a suggestion, but I won't interfere with that. I think because you're a student. You seem to be a hardworking young man, and you know, it's really document tickets what we're dealing with here, which are not any moving violations. Usually the defective equipment is some tinted windows on a car, so we're not dealing with any of this. What it says here, tinted windows. So. I'm gonna accept counsel's motion to dismiss, but that's gonna be this is gonna be your Christmas gift or your graduation and your graduation present. All right.
Yes, sir.
Hopefully you bring us back a championship and
and a degree.
And a degree.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Gavin, have a very good day and best of luck to you, and congratulations on getting this valid license too. Because that was what our ultimate goal was, and you accomplished that. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. If there's nothing further, sir, best of luck to you. I'll be looking at your schedule, and I hope maybe you make it out there to check a game or 2 out.
Sounds great.
Mr. Gavin, I'm University of Michigan basketball 74-76. Work on your floater, sir.
Yes, sir. I will.
All right. Have a good day, sir. Best of luck to you.
All right.
All right. Okay, Mr. Barry, let's get you going on Lindsay. This is the city of Detroit versus Candace Lindsay. Case numbers SP 1573643
3, SP 1587317, SP 11860301, SP 1573642, counts 1 and counts 2 and counts 3, and SP 1587317. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Lindsay.
If she falls asleep. Ms. Lindsay. Ms. Lindsay. Oh, maybe she did. Maybe she did. All right, let's pass the matter. Are you driving, sir? Let's pass the matter. Ms. Lindsay's not responding. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Lyles. Mr. Lyles, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what were you able to work out?
I did not get a chance to speak with Mr. Bowman as he was on in another matter, but Mr. Lyles was able to.
Go to breakout room, Mr. Bowman, please.
Sorry, I couldn't unmute my phone. This is Miss Lindsay. I'm sorry, I couldn't unmute my phone.
That's all right. All right, let's go back on the record with Miss Lindsay. Miss Lindsay, I've given you an opportunity. Today is the date and time set for a trial. Who's here as far as the officers on Miss Lindsay? Corporal Baker, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Put your appearance on the record, please.
Yes, Corporal Artez Baker, Badge 21, Detroit Police Department.
Police Officer Hale, good morning to you. All right, that's the only officer here. Ms. Lindsay, do you have a valid license? It doesn't, you don't have a license charge here. Do you have valid insurance, ma'am?
No, sir, I do not.
Let's see, for SP.
We're gonna stay comfortable. We're gonna stay later.
118603. All right, we got it. Mute yourself, please.
I'm sorry.
That gentleman on the iPhone, I think you're driving the car. I'm about to put you out. All right. SP 118603, that's a dismissal. Okay. Hold on a second. Is this the gentleman that came in on the iPhone? On the telephone, who is that calling on the phone?
David Gordon.
Okay, David Gordon.
We got disconnected from somewhere.
Okay, hold on one second, Mr. Gordon. Okay, we're back on the record with Lindsay. So the SP 1587317
and count 2 of that are going to be dismissed. So we're dealing with 4 tickets from Corporal Baker. I'm going to get you an offer, Miss Lindsay. Improper plates, $240 fine, dismiss upon payment.
I'm sorry. I had an improper pay. My pay was correct and I had valid.
No, so excuse me. I'm just giving you, it's amended from no insurance.
Oh.
That's amended so it doesn't have that abstraction on there, and I'll dismiss upon payment. Then 1 limited access for a failure to signal, $125. We'll dismiss the rest, all right? Mr. Bowman?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is that fair for you? Because this one in new insurance is amended to failure to display. You have another improper plate for another no insurance.
Okay.
And
On the docket at 9 o'clock, I list Candace Lindsay having 7 tickets.
Correct. 3 of those matters are going to be dismissed, no officer.
That's because of Officer Baker?
No, Officer Baker's here.
Okay.
Officer Hale and Officer Corporate, who usually shows up. Hale was here, but he's no longer here.
Baker is here.
Yep.
And
Corporate is not here, and Hale was here, but he's gone now.
Okay. So as to the offers for the officers are here, and again, those officers are who?
Just Baker, Corporal Baker. He's got 4 cases. He's got a no insurance misdemeanor. He's got an improper left turn, failure to use a turn signal, and a seatbelt ticket.
As to all of those moving violations, Your Honor, our offer would be limited access 1 to 5.
All right, so 2 counts of limited access, 1 to 5. That's going to be 2 abstractions on your record, $125 a piece. Other matters dismissed. What do you think about that, Ms. Lindsay?
I didn't hear the amount. I apologize.
$125 a piece.
And how many was it?
It's 2.
Okay.
2 abstractions. Or would the city be willing to let her plead to 1 count of amended count of improper plates, $240? That'll save her $10, and it'll save her 2 abstractions, and it'll probably save her a little bit of money on insurance.
Your Honor, the people will follow the court's recommendation.
How about that, Ms. Lindsay? And I'll
That sounds
dismiss
a lot better, because the problem has been with the insurance is because of the no proof of insurance. My insurance is extremely high. I stopped driving. I haven't got any tickets or anything because I can't. I just stopped driving for a while so that I can keep my license, hoping that I can get insurance. And I have a job, but I haven't been able to pay for the insurance due to the fact of the no proof of insurance that is on my background. So
I know, Miss Lindsay, you're preaching to the choir. I consider myself, and the rest of the world considers me to have a very good job, and I even have trouble
paying my insurance. So I understand where you're coming from now. And that's why I'm glad the city was willing to give you that offer, and we will dismiss upon payment. And I'll give you some time to pay. How about that?
Yes, and it's $240, you said?
240. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room. Speak to Mr. Barry. He's gonna read you your rights, and you haven't. It's date time set for a trial. You have that absolute right. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room. Speak to Mr. Barry. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Let's pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Lyles. Has this been worked out?
It has, Your Honor. There's a recommendation to dismiss. We ask the court to adopt the recommendation.
Your Honor, this is Prosecutor Bowman, P33764. That is our recommendation as well, as it relates to Mr. Lyles.
All right. Case dismissed. Mr. Lyles, have a very good day. And
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
All right.
All right. Lindsay, let's go with Lee. Kevin Lee, Ms. Harris. It's the city of Detroit versus Kevin Lee. Case numbers 268700524, SP 1484191. Appearance for the record, please.
Yes, Kevin Lee here.
Sherika Harris on behalf of Mr. Lee. And for
Mr.
purposes
Lee,
of arraignment. Sorry.
Are you on the job site, Mr. Lee?
I'm at work.
All right, I would ask you to remove the headgear, but you're on the job site. Go ahead.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
Enter not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. You know what the offer is, Ms. Harris. He's got 2 civil infractions. He owes the court $406. I'll let Mr. Lee know that. 6-month delayed on operating an illegal establishment and dismissing the other count. It'll be a $240 fine. Absolute right to a trial. I do have a copy of the view ticket here. It's kind of rhetorical. Illegal occupation with the intent to participate in an illegal, I guess, activity. I don't know, occupation or something. Let me put you in a breakout room. Go ahead.
Can I have the ordinance?
The ordinance is 3156, it appears. 30 here. Give Ms. Harris a copy of that ticket. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room, Mr. Lee, and speak to Ms. Harris. Wait on. You can speak to Ms. Harris about it. All right. Absolute right to a trial. Mr. Baughman, are you ready? Oh, Miss Walton, always last.
We're ready.
I tried, Miss Walton.
That's fine.
City of Detroit versus David Gordon, case number B12492223. Appearance for the record, please.
May it please the court, Harry Baughman on behalf of the defendant. Mr. Gordon, please announce your name to the court.
David Lee Gordon.
Your Honor, today is the date and time for trial. There is an inspector here. Would you state your name and badge number?
Yes, this is Inspector Walton with the City of Detroit Building and Safety Department, ID number 1477.
Thank you. Judge, my client has been advised of his rights, and the purpose for today's hearing is for a trial. He's going to waive his right to that hearing today. He's going to plead according to the recommendation that he would plead guilty as charged, and there would be a 6-month delayed sentence. I've explained that to him. He understands what that means. He's ready to make a factual basis, and I'm ready to elocute for sentence.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Gordon? Doesn't sound like it.
Yes, sir.
Can you raise your right hand, please? Do your hand raised?
Yes, sir.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
All right, you can put your hand down. You understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines.
No, I didn't know anything about any.
That is the maximum possible penalty, Mr. Gordon.
Oh, okay.
We did.
You understand that?
Yeah, under the guidelines. Okay, yeah.
Do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
And Mr. Berry went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not? Strike that, Mr. Boffman, thank you. Mr. Boffman went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes, he did.
You understood those rights?
Yes, sir. Some, not totally, but yes.
Well, you have to understand them. You have to understand them. What don't you understand? What don't you understand, Mr. Gordon?
Because I was unable to even go near the property, I would know of no damages extra that even occurred. That's all.
No, that's not about that's as it relates to the property itself. I'm talking about your rights. The rights. Your right to remain silent. Your right to an attorney. Let me get an advice or right form, please.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, jump in here and no advice or rights.
I have one, Your Honor. May I have one to my client?
Yes, you may.
Mr. Gordon, isn't it true that you and I talked about your right to have a trial?
Yes.
And that today was the date and time for that trial before the judge as the finder of fact?
Yes.
And that according to the recommendation, you would be waiving your right to that trial today and pleading in order that the case would be dismissed if you abided by the terms and conditions that we talked about?
Correct.
I'm sorry, did you say yes?
Yes.
And you are also aware that you won't have the right to have the prosecutor prove you guilty beyond a reasonable right today. You're waiving that right. Do you understand this?
Yeah, you said, yeah.
Okay, and you also understand that you're waiving your right to remain silent because you're going to tell the judge today that you are admitting that you committed a violation. Is that right?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated will do today, Mr. Gordon?
No, Your Honor.
All right, let me understand what's going on, Mr. Gordon. You indicated to me, you wanted to indicate to me that you didn't have time to go over to the structure to see what's going on. Is that the case?
No, I had time. I was instructed not to be in that area anymore.
Judge, it is. Why? There is some complication that we would offer as elocution for mitigation at sentence. If you want me to go ahead and offer that explanation here and now, I'm happy to provide that. The defendant was owner of the property up until February 18th, 2021. At that date, there was an intruder that came onto his property, and in self-defense, the defendant here shot and killed that intruder, and there started a broiling controversy in the neighborhood whereby the defendant divorced himself from command and control of the property that day. The following day, his car was firebombed, and the following month, the house itself was firebombed. The defendant never did return to the area. He did secure an insurance proceeds, and with that secured the property, but my understanding was it was later rendered insecure by squatters, and that's how we end up here.
that all true, Mr. Gordon?
Yes, yeah.
Very, very unfortunate circumstance. How long did you live in this property?
I started buying in 93.
And you own this home since 93?
Yes.
What's the condition of the property now, Ms. Walton?
It's still in disrepair. It was a fire damaged property.
Judge, the defendant sold the property in August of 2023.
Yeah.
So he no longer owns the place?
Correct.
Correct.
And this ticket was written on April the 5th, 2022?
I thought it was 23, Your Honor, but
23.
yeah.
The inspections, the failed inspections started on 2022, April 2022.
So that's what I want to understand about these tickets. So that first date is when it first got on the city's radar, correct?
Correct.
And the second date is the date that that the ticket was actually, the citation was written.
Correct.
So when did the property change names?
In August of 2023.
August of 2023. Okay. All right. The city still intend on moving forward with this matter?
Yes.
So the offer is for a 6-month delayed sentence. I've explained that to the defendant. We've also talked about his ongoing responsibility, continuing responsibility up until the time when he sold the property to keep this property secure. Understanding he's willing to admit that here and now. We're just asking for mitigation of any prospective fines and costs.
All right. What I'll do is I'll find you guilty as charged, Mr. Gordon. But in light of those facts and circumstances, I can't in good conscience fine you for this. You've owned the property since '93. You lived in that neighborhood that long. You were victimized by an intruder, which is just constantly happening nowadays. And unfortunately, it ended up in the loss of life. And you no longer own the property. In light of that, we're going to say as charged 6-month delay, and just don't get another ticket like this in 6 months. Can I get a date, 6 months date, please?
You talking to me, Your Honor?
March the 6th, 2025.
March the 6th, 2025 at 8:25 will be a review date. Yeah, you didn't hear anything I said, Mr. Gordon?
Barely that last part.
I'll find you guilty as charged, but I'm not gonna fine you in light of all that you've been through, in having your house, having an intruder in your house. I know you're a senior citizen, and how old are you?
66.
You know, did you have to have this unfortunate incident brought upon you? So I'm not gonna fine you. I'll fine you guilty though, and then it just don't get any other tickets until it come back on March the 6th. If you don't have any other tickets like this, then we'll dismiss the case, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right, come back March the 6th, 2024, or if 2025, or just don't get any other tickets, it'll automatically be dismissed. All right?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Be safe, Mr. Gordon. Have a good day. Ms. Walton, have a very good day. Always good to see you, and be safe.
Have a great
Thank
day,
you,
everybody. Happy Friday.
Thank you.
Y'all have a good weekend.
Bye, y'all.
Are we ready on Lee?
He wasn't in the breakout room.
Lee never went to the breakout room. Did I call the case?
You did.
Doesn't appear he's here now. Let's go with the city of Detroit versus, why are you so late, Mr. Gil? City of Detroit versus Roderick Deon Gil, case number U62051621, SP 11-88511, counts 1 and counts 2. Ms. Harris, appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris on behalf of Mr. Gil, please state your name for the record.
Roderick Gil.
All right, today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. Mr. Gil, your offer as it stands right now is pleading to failure to this, the unregistered untitled. It's got a loitering, this dismissal, failure to display amended to unregistered untitled. That's amending a non-abstractable ticket to an abstractable ticket. So I would think he would rather plead his charge to that. Amended count of improper plates 240 and 240.
Your Honor, it appears Ms. Barrett might be his attorney.
Who?
Miss Barrett.
No, she's not here. Mr. Gil, why are you so late?
I'm sorry about that, sir. It's actually about like a 3-hour time difference. I actually reside in Arizona, so that time difference slipped my mind. I came in here at the exact time of 8, and it's a different time there.
You can come in here at the exact time.
I came in at about 8:01.
No, you came in at about 11:01. You came in at 8:01 your time.
Right. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to get up at 5:30 and come in at 5:30 your time on October 24th, because your attorney is come and gone.
Okay.
So October 24th, 2024 at 8:30, you have to be here at you have to get up at 5:30 and be on Zoom by then.
And will it be the same meeting ID?
It will be.
Okay.
All right, best of luck to you, sir. Have a good day. Ms. Lindsay.
Ready, Your Honor.
All right, let's go back on the record with Ms. Lindsay. Ms. Lindsay, do you got your advisor rights?
Yes, sir, I have.
All right, raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
You can put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, sir, I do.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, sir, I do.
Mr. Berry went over your other advisor rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes, he did.
You understood those rights?
Yes, I did, sir.
You have any questions about those rights?
No, sir.
You know, by taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Yes, sir, I do.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, sir.
Let me draw your attention back to April 11, 2024, around 10:06 a.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Grand River and West McNichols. Did you have an occasion that they come in encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes,
Operating a motor vehicle, ma'am?
yes, I was operating a motor vehicle.
Officer asked you to produce a valid insurance for that motor vehicle.
Yes, he did.
You could not do so, could you, ma'am?
No, sir, I could not.
Why is that?
I didn't have it at the time. It had lapsed when I broke my foot, and I didn't have it.
Very well. I'm gonna find you guilty of the amended count of improper plates. That does not abstract to the Secretary of State, therefore it won't carry any points. And I'll dismiss upon payment. When can you pay this, ma'am?
I get paid Monday, so I could pay you said it was $240?
Yes.
Yes, I can pay it Monday.
All right, why don't you come back on Friday, the 13th. If you don't have to come back as long as you know that it's been paid. And if you pay it at the DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit, I'm told you can upload the DivDat app to your phone, or you come on down to the courthouse and pay it. It'll go through immediately. And we'll dismiss the case, all right?
Okay, thank you very much.
Best of luck to you, man. Have a very good day.
You too, thank you.
All right, Corporal Baker, be safe out there. Have a good day.
Thank you, Mr. Baker.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right,
Thank you, ma'am.
all right. Let's go with back on the record, Mr. Lee. I'll put you out.
Thank you.
I know you've been put out. I know you've been put out of better places, man. Have a good one. Bye-bye. All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Lee. Did he ever? Oh, he's gone. Lee's gone. We'll give him, I don't know what happened to his device, but he was here. And Gilbert, Cripps did not show. So we're going to give you another date. Let's try it again on Monday, Mr. Gilbert.
Okay, 8:30.
8:30.
Okay, I'll try to contact Mr. Cripps. I tried his cell.
We tried to contact him as well.
Okay, that's usually unlike him.
No, it is. So he'll get it together.
All right. Thank you so much, Your Honor. You have a great weekend.
You have a better one.
Bye.
And then we lost Mr. Lee.
I do have one question. It was actually an Ernestine Gray. She was set for trial yesterday, but she indicated that her notice said September 25th in person.
Yeah, we pushed Ernestine Gray's back in person. We told her that yesterday.
Okay.
Because she had an issue with she's elderly and something like that, right?
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
I marked the file for Lee. I just gave him another pretrial of October 24th, but I marked the file that he was here all morning and just we lost him when he was supposed to go to the breakout room.
She actually, Ernestine Gray, she called her